rocking with pettyblog.com. I can't be on the petty blog.
So they already know that I'm dropping the tea. So let's get right into it. Jayana Tanae Webb, a 21-year-old hairstylist, self-taught makeup artist, and upcoming photographer from Norristown, PA, who was addicted to tweeting and drinking, might I add, made the biggest mistake of her life in regards to both. And I say that because she was always tweeting about being drunk and even driving drunk, as you can see. And in the early Monday hours of March 21st, she was doing just that. Admittedly drunk driving off cognac when she was pulled over by 2 state troopers in Pennsylvania who were actually about to detain her when they saw a guy walking on the side of the highway, which was priority to attend to because how dangerous. It's way past midnight, it's dark, and you're walking on a highway with no near in sight. That could never turn out too good. So they go over to assist him, try to see what's wrong and get him some help when Miss Jayana runs into all 3 of them, killing all 3 of them. This article says Webb was allegedly under the influence behind the wheel of an SUV when she struck and killed state troopers Martin F Mack, 33, and Branden T Sisca, 29, as they assisted Reyes Rivera Oliveras, 28, on I-95 in Philadelphia. Mack and Sisca had responded to calls that Oliveras was walking on the southbound side of the highway in a passing lane. The troopers were escorting Oliveras back to their patrol vehicle when they say Webb struck all 3 men with her vehicle.
Charged with multiple felony counts of murder, homicide by motor vehicle, and manslaughter.
Just to point out, she was also with a female passenger, but that's neither here nor there. Just thought I should mention it since the news barely does. But yeah, get this, y'all. Y'all not gonna believe this. She actually tweeted after they pulled her over before she ended up killing them. As you can see here, she tweeted, "Why the cop pull me?" And he's saying, "I'm doing 100 and a 50 with 4 crying laughing emojis." Wait, sorry, I misread that, y'all. She said she was doing 110 and a 50. Jesus Christ. Wow. So she clearly tweeted that after they pulled her over, told her why they pulled her over, and then asked her for her vehicle information, and then they proceeded back to their vehicle or whatnot. That's when she was swift enough to write this real quick. And get this, she also managed to change her Twitter handle name and delete this tweet after the tragic accident that she caused. I guess in effort to not make matters worse, but not before it went viral, okay? And look, less than 24 hours before that, she tweeted, "I'm effing Kelly drive up right now." In layman terms, she's going crazy in Kelly's vehicle, possibly speed racing on a joyride. I mean, it was like 4 a.m. On March 10, she wrote, "I'm drunk, but I want to be more drunk." March 9, "Drunk me, ain't nothing to play with me." Crying, laughing. And also on that day, "I'm drunk, don't do me." Crying, laughing. February 23rd, "I always have an urge to get drunk. This is getting out of hand." On the 17th of that month, "I'm on point, I know what I'm doing." And the crazier thing is, we were already following her and we don't even know why or when, but it's clearly because we must have liked one of her old tweets way before this happened. I'm just saying. And listen, I kind of get it because when I was her age, I was addicted to tweeting too. I never drove drunk at all because I didn't play that, but I vividly used to tweet and drive and tell my followers that I'm addicted to tweeting and driving. Yep, I used to tweet that. And I actually used to have the biggest urges to tweet mainly when I was on the road driving. I don't know why. It was the stupidest thing ever. And and if you text and drive, you're guilty too. But yeah, so one day I woke up and came to my senses and realized how dumb and stupid I was being, how addicted I was to an app. There were times I would tweet and drive and look up and damn near rear-ended the vehicle in front of me, or look up and swerved off my lane on a highway almost straight into a side rail, and realizing the danger I was putting myself in over the senseless urge to get my random thoughts out to strangers was outrageous. So honestly, I stopped tweeting since then. Mind you, back in the day, I had low-key, high-key ran Black Twitter, so to just disappear was wild. But as people, we gotta stay in our senses and be responsible. Do y'all know how many people died from texting and driving? All it takes is for you to look down for 1 second and boom.
A deadly accident.
Do you know how many people died at the hands of a drunk driver? Okay, so we gotta go hard on Jayana because that's out.
Webb admitted to officers she drank cognac before getting behind the wheel.
Unfortunately, what she did was unacceptable, taking 3 lives in which any of us or our loved ones could have fallen victim to. So unfortunately, she doesn't need no bail or house arrest like her lawyer is pushing for.
He's requesting the judge put her on house arrest.
She doesn't need no bail or house arrest like her lawyer is pushing for, because someone who brags about being drunk that much and who also has the audacity to be effing up drives, as she put it, doesn't need to be in nobody's streets to have more access to roads when she has her next urge. I mean, she didn't just injure 1 person and they're still alive to tell about it. No, she killed 3 people. 1, 2, 3. Can you imagine the head-on impact she came at them with for that to happen? Come on. It says here, the impact sent all 3 men over the median and into the northbound lanes. From southbound to northbound. That's crazy.
The deadly crash that killed 2 state troopers and a pedestrian.
A person like that needs a lesson, and let that lesson be an example to those out here who think that it's cool to drive drunk. Some of y'all be doing it too. Y'all be thinking it's sweet to be under the influence and getting on the road talking about, I'm good, I can handle my liquor. Right. As you can see, even Jayana thought that she was the best drunk driver ever, as y'all see in this tweet.
The judge denied bail, saying that she's a flight risk, she's a danger to the public.
Unbelievable. There's no cognac, no tweet, no text more important than fully focusing on the road where other people are trying to get to their destination safely. Drive sober. Now look, 3 lives gone, 4 lives ruined. I forgot to mention that Janaea also ran track in high school and was number 1 in her state at one point. So she could have had a promising future, whether it was with her track career or her other hustles that she was trying to get going. So again, don't drink and drive.
With a blood alcohol level twice the legal limit.
Rest in peace, Martin, Branden, and Reyes. What are your overall thoughts though? We want to know, so leave them below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more. And don't forget to hit that bell to join the notification gang. PettyBlog.com signing out.